Ever since I made my first video about the Bitcoin halving cycle, Bitcoin's up almost 60%. How about that? In 2 months, crazy, right? So where are we in the cycle? You know, in the video I mentioned that this is the shape that Bitcoin tends to take, where the takeoff period is catalyzed by the Bitcoin halving, and Bitcoin slowly grinding higher before a major sell-off, and then just going parabolic after the complete nuts. I think we're still really early, like we're still in the midpoint before the first sell-off. So it's natural to think, like, when can I expect the sell-off? Like, should I start selling my Bitcoin, like, and all that, and all those questions. And it's reasonable to expect that the first sell-off occur, roughly around 20,000, because that was the previous all-time high. And there's also the round number theory where 20,000 is a big number. It's easy to sell Bitcoin. People that bought Bitcoin up here that got wrecked can now sell at a profit or break even. So people are really expecting, we're gonna keep going to 20K, we're gonna go down, and then we're gonna go completely to the moon. Here's a different approach I like to think about. Instead of looking at the price, let's look at the overall market cap of Bitcoin. So basically taking the price of Bitcoin and multiplying it by the amount of Bitcoin in circulation. November 18th, we actually hit an all-time high in terms of market cap. What this means is that there is now more money invested in Bitcoin than there were in 2017. So everyone expects 20K to be heavy resistance, but what if the buyers just keep coming in and we just blow past it? You're not going to be happy selling your Bitcoin, or even just like not even buying Bitcoin, because you expect this, the pullback. And if you look at just Google Trends Bitcoin, we're not even close. All right, like we're at 12%. Like we're at 12 right now, which means only 12% of there's only 12% interest in Bitcoin compared to where we were in late 2017. And in this channel, I like to try to educate everyone on like how to make more money and like how to invest in crypto assets. So I like to bring to attention this money flow in crypto, and I'll basically explain, like, really simply. When people make money in Bitcoin, Bitcoin tends to be the first thing everyone invests in because it's the biggest name and it makes the most sense. People get greedy and they'll take the profits in Bitcoin and put it into large caps, like mainly Ethereum. And then as people make more money in Bitcoin and Ethereum, they'll invest in more mid caps and low cap coins that you see here. You don't really have to know what these things do, but quite frankly, I think the prices of these assets are going to go higher if Bitcoin's price goes higher. So I'm going to take a look at Ethereum and Chainlink, the biggest market cap coins, Ethereum being 53 billion market cap and Chainlink being 5 billion in market cap. So take a look at this long chart of Ethereum. Let's start from the left side. You see the $400 figure acted as heavy resistance in 2017, where the price of Ethereum was rejected twice. And right before we just literally mooned, let's zoom in, the $400 figure was heavy support. So, we finally got past $400, came back to 400 and just went blasted off. And then it also acted as support here before just, plummeting down to like $80. Really painful. So where are we now? So we're at a similar point where the $400 figure is, really is getting really, really important. So if you zoom in on where we are now, this is, October 2020, you see this trend line that I've drawn in here, which has acted pretty well in terms of resistance and support. And the $400 figure was important here, and $445 was important here. And I think I can say that Ethereum has already put in a bottom and we're going to go higher. How much higher? I don't know. But I think it's totally possible that we eclipse 1600 and go, even 2K. Like, I'm not going to give a price target, but I think Ethereum is going higher because of this money cycle. And as people get more greedy, they're going to invest in smaller market cap coins. So this is a relatively young crypto asset called Chainlink. When Chainlink literally went from $4 in June to $20 a 5-bagger, a 5x in August, and then we're at roughly $13 now. Similarly to Ethereum, we can see that there are really important price levels to look at. And I like just take a look at this channel. It consolidated here before just going to the moon, and then it acted as heavy resistance here 3 times actually. And now we're at the point where if you zoom in, we try to get rejected here twice, so once here and once here, but now we're putting in support here. So full disclosure, I own these 2 assets, and I think it's gonna go higher. And similarly to Ethereum, you see this channel that it's bouncing here, and I think it will go higher. So this isn't investment advice. It's not financial advice. I can't give that, but just thinking about other than Bitcoin, what kind of assets should I invest in? Ethereum and Chainlink are the 2 assets that I'm looking into. Thanks for watching, and if you can smash the like button and subscribe, that'll really support the channel. And see you later.